Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Side Order. I am your host for today, Odinson, and we are back once again with Timberborn. Now, before I get too far into it, I will remind you all to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because hey, here at the Side Order, you will always have a seat at the table, so pull up a chair and join us! Now, before I get too far into this, I will address the two elephants in the room of this playthrough if you have been watching my other ones. That is, number one, I've obviously expanded the village from last time. I have my metal workers over here, my harvesters, I've got 2 places for them to store, and they've already eaten away a little bit of this. I have a potato farm down here that wasn't here before, as well as storage for potatoes and a grill to cook them on. I have an additional science producing daily inventor's workshop, I guess. And I completed my water wheel and the gear workshop storage for it. Now you're wondering, why didn't I do all this on screen like I said I was going to? Well, I had a bit of an error with my computer and a sound quality issue that I could not fix. Neither could Mr. Editor. And unfortunately, I had no choice but to ditch my original Day 3 video and come back here today with this. I'm not overtly happy about it. I did want to show everything I was doing as an episode-by-episode kind of thing, but these things happen. There was nothing I could do about it. I tried to save it, just wasn't happening. So, we do have a drought coming up. So we're going to let that play through. I think we should be fine. I mean, we have massive stores of food up here. Got massive stores of wood coming. So in regards to all of that, we're doing quite fine. I was possibly concerned about... Does this need power? It does. Okay, that also needs power, which means I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to power that. I may have no choice but to do it with wind. I don't really want to do that, but I don't see how I'm going to get a smelter around the edge without having to put it way over here, which I don't want to do because then they're traveling all the way across from this island to this one just to put wood into the smelter. I'm preferring to maybe put in some more platforms along here. Put another water wheel in and put my paper. That's what I'd liked. However, I'm wondering if maybe I should consider doing that first. Now, the paper mill does cost less. So I suppose maybe what we should do is... build... It's going to cost a lot. That. Have to do this. That. And I can put... There. Now, we'll get them building that. That'll allow me to put a second water wheel in. Which will allow me... What, are we not getting low? Ah, the drought started, so the water's not low. Well, that's gonna happen. I fully expected that, and that was gonna be a thing when the drought hit. That's okay. We've got a lot of trees growing up here, so the wood is coming in good. We are having a little bit of problem with needing more beavers. We have 4 jobs that need filling, and we don't have beavers for them. 3 empty beds. When those fill, we'll have 5 extra beavers as children. That should be good. Maybe I might want to put in another house, but we're going to worry about that once we get this other water wheel and next shopping. Yeah, the potatoes are not doing well. This is what I thought would indeed happen. This is a super long drought. I'm hoping my beavers are going to survive this one. Okay. I think we should be good. I think the biggest problem that we're going to experience from this drought is trying to replace all of the plants and things that died during it. I mean, half my carrot field is staying watered and fine, and all of my berry forage. So the beaver population I've got on hand, this actually should be just fine to get me through the drought. I think it just might be a touch rough on the other side of it. I'm not exactly sure how long it's going to take to recover from all the damage this has done. Also, I'm starting to reach a point where maybe building a hauler building might not be a half bad idea. I'm gonna let this next level get up, this water wheel and whatnot, and hope that that has the result of allowing me to continue expanding. I'm not worried about food, but like I said, I am worried about that. I want to see how the paperwork factory here, how that goes for beavers. How many beavers that's going to take, what my workforce is looking like after that. Once that's in, and my potatoes are back from the drought a little, I'm going to put up a couple more houses so I can expand my population, so I've got beavers ready to go when I start doing the metal work. That's going to be important. You have to make sure you expand your houses at the right rate, along with your buildings and your production capacity, or you end up with more stuff that your beavers can't work, or more beavers than you have jobs for, which is just a drain on your resources. So it's a careful balance, tightrope to walk. Got to balance carefully. Mostly concerned for this 5-day drought. So far, how I've designed things is having it hold up pretty well. We're not in any real danger of running out of water. My platforms here look like they're going to be built, which will allow me to put in another water wheel. Wonderful. See, luckily, I think a lot of what this comes back to the fact that I have played a fair amount of this game and know that, okay, I'm running low on this, I know how to take care of that problem in a more long-term way. And the other thing about this game is you can't just instantly solve problems. You have to go, okay, I'm out of wood. Well, then I need to plant some here, and that'll eventually get me to where I need to go. And that's... Now I've gotten to that point that I've gotten on top of the wood, I've gotten on top of the food. Now we can slowly start expanding till we hit the limit of that, more or less. And then start expanding that. So this is good. We're at a phase where we can start some industrial expansion, like I did in the last one, which I sure would have liked to have shown you. Also, I appreciate that I've been able to use platforms, not dams here. It'll be better for water flow. Maybe allow these to have a little more water. Also, bridge right here, because I'm going to continue the water wheels and whatnot down here for industrial production. Because that should work out the best. We are, like I thought, weathering the drought very well. Like I also said, though, I am concerned about how hard that's going to have to work my farmers, possibly my tree planters. I don't know if the drought will kill the trees off or not. It's going to be long enough. My water has stayed nice and steady, so that's good. See, we're having the problem that all the carrots are dying. I have gone down in food a little, and I will go down a little more. I can see it already, just because, well, we're only getting not even half of our carrot production and about a quarter potato production during this drought. So, of course, we're not quite getting the same levels of food. Luckily, we had enough food on hand, and I think we'll start pretty much instantly producing enough that none of this is going to matter. We'll be fine in the end. Luckily, I attempted to future-proof this. Up. There. Clean that up. Then I can slap a water wheel onto there. Slap a water wheel onto there, and at very least today, we'll get some paper produced. Don't quite need it yet, but can't hurt. Well, I've got all this wood to get the whole wood paper production chain going. Wood to everything I can make out of wood, get lots of it stocked up, and I do need the pieces, bang, they're already there. Yeah, I'd be willing to bet I'm building waxworks. I'm actually short a couple of guns. However, I got a lot of beavers on the grow up. Not hugely worried about it. It'll come back. Okay, that's clear. So now, throw a water wheel in here. That. And probably get rid of that path. Definitely get rid of that path because that. And then we want this, which I can't quite make yet. So we'll just wait a minute. However, yeah, we have survived the drought quite nicely, I think. Food went down by about 100. Maybe a little more. That's honestly, though, still not that bad. That could have been far worse. And we're starting to gain roasted potatoes, which are going to make my beavers even happier. They like it very much when we can do cooked food. Just need my scientists to hurry up and discover wood thing here. Water is getting low in this drought, but luckily the pump house is still working. And as soon as the drought ends, the water will begin to flow once again. And we'll be off to the races, which is exactly what I'm hoping for. This should be just fine. Well, I'm rather glad we have survived the drought quite nicely. See how my metal guys are there. They're digging it out as fast as they can. Good. Be better, boys. Maybe I'll give you a nap. I know when I do that, it gets me dig straight into my naps. Maybe I won't. I hope they will. Well, if you're hungry, go get something to eat, guy. There's food. Lots of food. No reason for that. Okay, good. All the jobs are filled. We have 2 extra guys. No, we don't have any extra guys. But jobs are all full. I almost need another house already. Now, once this goes up, we're going to have to put it. However, that's the end of the drought. That's nice and Christmassy. Water will start flowing again. We'll literally practically be able to watch the water level rise. Start to get some flow once more, which is great. Allow the water wheel to actually, do something. And 5 more science, and we can get our paper. Why not? You can even put the 3 storages in one for it right there. Perfect. Come on, 2 more points, guys. 2 more. One more point. Let's do it. 1 more. There it is. Okay, now. Wood. And paper mill. Yes, we want a paper mill. Rotate that paper. Put it right there. Power. First, I'm going to do this. I want my power shafts all connected together if possible. That way, everything can help power everything else. So that's the idea. Then we need some storage. Do you believe? And just like that. Now, of course, we gotta wait for morning and for them to build all of that, but it's up and it's ready to go. Water wheels are spinning. Power is being generated. Drought has been recovered from. Lost about 140 food-ish. Not bad, though, actually. Still had enough to keep going. Ran pretty low on carrots. That huge stockpile of berries. That huge stockpile of berries once again carried the day for us. So, hooray for that. Yeah, this is covering the whole map, part 3. As you can see, we have more or less dispensed with this section. Got a couple of gaps for buildings. And, these will stay more or less blank until I get decorations or something. Just so I can plan out where I want to put my bridges. I don't want to block myself from having bridges at the end of any of these. I like to have as many different ways. That way the beavers have the shortest path to wherever they're going, and that's always a good idea. Okay, just get rid of that rubble, or it would have been there forever. I don't think anybody can actually get back there to do anything with it. But they'll get that up, they'll get that going, and then boom, we have paper in production as well, and that's a good leap forward. We'll need that later on for, beaver bots and whatnot. Like I always say, it's a matter of, stages of production. You gotta get this, and then that allows you to do this, and that allows you to do this, and I like to, get a lot of those chains of production going before anything else. That way, when I start trying to get robots or bigger observatory or anything, higher in the later game, I've already got the base production set to just build it. At least that's my philosophy here, Timberborn. And I think it works out pretty well most of the time. I've built some pretty good settlements playing this game. And maybe when we finish this, we'll start a new series with the other beavers, the Iron Teeth. That might. Okay, good. Here's a reconnecting. That's what we want. Now, can you guys get past those shafts to get the middle ones in, or are you just boned? Guess this is really what I want to know. Oh, no worker. As I don't. Okay, I've got it. I need another house. Alright, fine. I'll bite the bullet and I'll put in another house. Happy now, beavers? Hope you're happy now. Because, yeah, I need... Honestly, it's more of my happy now. I need I need another beaver. Yes, I know, but I'm going to take that down for a moment. So that they will build this connecting shaft. If I don't, they'll sit on that. And it'll never get done. Let's see it do that. Boom. Now we got a connection. And... there. Just like that. Okay. Oh, there. Great. I'll put up the house in a big hurry. And we have a paper miller. Is that what they're called? That's what I'm going. So good, perfect, excellent, outstanding. managed to get my paper miller going. Got my gear workshop, got my metal guys going like crazy up here. They are actually going to run out of room to put stuff soon. So I'm going to have to start giving them something to do. Smelting. It also means that I'm going to need to unlock windmills. Because I can't power the smelter with water unless I build it like way over here. That's too far away. I was contemplating it there for a minute, but no, that is just too far away to put it. So essentially, I need to almost just let things ride here for a little bit. And then once I have enough points to... Yeah, see, I need 400 and something science points before I can do anything. That's slightly ridiculous. However, I have to do it. I don't have any other way to proceed with my metal. Okay. This. Just like that. Okay. Now, more or less, we increase the speed of time. And we'll see if we can't at least get one of those things unlocked. Get a little bit of progress going somewhere or another. Well, I can at least now buy the power upgrade for this. Yep, take windmills. There. Now I can power things with wind if need be, and that's going to at least be not bad. If I can figure out how I can right there. No, I can't, but I'd like to. Right there, actually. Yeah, might. I'd have to break them and stuff. So I'm not going to do that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me here on Timberborn today. It's been my pleasure. Sorry about the weird jump in continuity. I know that's got to be a little bit disorienting to anybody who's actually watched the previous two videos. As I explained, I had difficulty with the last one and just couldn't go back. Unfortunately, I didn't have a save that was old enough. I went back as far as I could. So, I will be back with more of this. This is ongoing. We will fill this whole map. As I said, we've got at least this first quarter, this first island is pretty much taken care of now. And we're moving on to here with the steel work. We've got the windmill unlocked, so next time we will get the science required to get the metal worker, and we will get smelting all of this metal. Until then, I have been Odinson, and this has been the Side Order. Please don't forget to check out our Discord, which is in the description below. We would love to have you over there. We also have a new merch shop if you have any interest in that. Alright, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.